OdeeLoccSportsInfo here, back with another vid for you guys. Yeah, y'all, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so y'all can be notified when I drop this reel, because y'all know OdeeLoc keeps it real. So let's get into this vid. I always see in comment sections, right? Anthony Joshua, he ducked Louis King Kong Ortiz. That was his mandatory. He ducked him. He was ordered to fight him. He ducked him. He ducked him. But they fail to mention that Anthony Joshua was the IBF title holder before he even got the WBA title. Right? So common sense should tell y'all that he's supposed to do a mandatory for the IBF title before he does a mandatory for the WBA title, right? If he just picked up the WBA title fighting Vladimir Klitschko, why does he have to go right into a mandatory, right? Why does he have to go right into a mandatory? No. The IBF, they get their mandatory first. And that's exactly what happened. Because after Joshua beat Vladimir Klitschko, right? After he beat Klitschko, the WBA, they tried to be slick, right? They tried to call a mandatory with Louis King Kong Ortiz and Anthony Joshua. But the IBF was like, hold the hell up. Hold on. Slow your roll. WBA, bag up. No, he owed us a mandatory first, right? And we all know why they start fighting and they start calling mandatories, right? Because Anthony Joshua became a star overnight by beating Vladimir Klitschko. So everybody hand is out now. Everybody hand is out. Come on. Get it through your head, people. It's all about money. Right? The WBA, they tried to be slick, but the IBF like, hell no, you're not getting our fees, bruh. Hold on. He got to give us a mandatory first. And that's exactly what he did. So Louis King Kong Ortiz, he really don't have nobody to blame but himself and his team, to be honest, right? Because the man, he could have waited a year, right? He could have waited until September of the next year, right? Okay, he would have been waiting around, but he would have been fighting. Why he would have been fighting? Because Eddie Hearn would have tried his best to make Louis King Kong Ortiz as popular as he can. Right? Because he know that Anthony Joshua is going to eventually take on this man. So he would have had Louis King Kong Ortiz fighting regularly. Right? Just to try to build up his profile, because he know eventually he's going to take on Anthony Joshua. Yes, he would have got put off, but he would have still been getting paydays. Right? And he would have stayed undefeated. And right, and instead of fighting for one belt, right, against Deontay Wilder and getting crumbs, instead of fighting for one belt against Deontay Wilder and getting crumbs, right, Louis King Kong Ortiz could have waited until September of the next year and fought for 3 belts, right, and fought for 3 belts and got paid way more than what he got against Deontay Wilder. And that's a fact. And that's a fact, because he would have been a mandatory. And he would have got at least 25%. Right? And we all know that AJ is bringing in higher paydays than Deontay Wilder. So that 25% would have been millions for Louis King Kong Ortiz. Plus, he would have been fighting for 3 belts if he would have just waited a year. But he fell into the Wilder trap. I tried to warn him, but he fell into it. I'm gone.
Yeah. Uh-huh.